Mean Girls. Oh my goodness, is that happening in school? Absolutely. Why? Because girls are insecure, they're fixated on their outward appearance, and they're missing the mark and not paying attention to their academics and their personal development and growth and what really matters. And sadly, as I know, because my mom was a cheerleader and she was pretty, she was on homecoming court and so forth and so on. The boys, she dated the bad boys because her best friend told me after she died prematurely and got hit by a car running across the street at 2 o'clock in the morning and down on Oak Ridge Road in Orlando. And her best friend, when I had lunch with her later, told me, she said, your mom liked to date the bad boys. Well, guess what? The boys, they come to take, ladies. They don't come to give. And true love waits, and lust is self-gratifying and self-seeking and merely takes and uses and abuses young ladies for their own personal pleasure and gratification, after which they discard you and dump you and don't value you as a person. So you need to contemplate and cultivate your wisdom and your education and your skill set and your acumen and your ability to provide for yourself and go forth in life and stand on your own 2 feet without a man. So in due time, when you meet a genuine and pure-hearted and honorable man, he will be desirous of marrying you and putting a ring on your finger and not just taking you to bed for a night so you don't have to bounce from bed to bed. My mom was adopted. She was insecure. She looked for affirmation from men. And sadly, that was her downfall, as her best friend told me from high school during lunch years after she died and was killed prematurely. So you have gifts, you have talents, you have abilities, but you have to guard those gifts, talents, and abilities. You need to properly guide them. Get a mentor, get a parent, get a school teacher, a coach, somebody who genuinely cares about you and not trying to take something from you, but has a pure, genuine sincerity of heart and your best interest at heart. Value that person, honor them, respect them. Don't think and play and act as if you're a know-it-all. Don't compete with small-minded people or little girls in your school or class who try to belittle you. Don't get caught up in that ego game and that bickering and competition. It's meaningless. It's pointless. It's a waste of time. Stay focused. Work on your academics and your lifelong goals and growing and maturing and cultivating your skills. If you need a life coach, I can assist in that regard. I've also written a book for young ladies titled Happiness. It's fully illustrated throughout the book, both for young ladies as well as adults. And another one, self-protection, self-defense rather, for girls. It's a book on self-defense. I'll share the link with this video. In fact, I've written 100 books. They'll help you a lot. I'll share the link to all my books on this video. And if you'd like to have me come speak in your school or your church or your university or your college, I can do so, or your sorority. If you have a sorority, I've written a book titled Empowering and Liberating Women. I understand a thing or two about that. I've written Breakthrough for a Broken Heart to help young ladies after they've been brokenhearted and they had a breakup, whether it was a disappointment from a relationship or maybe parents got divorced or perhaps you lost your job or something happened to you that you did not expect in life. Life's full of up and downs. It can be like a roller coaster at times. You have to guard your heart, your mind, your emotions, and stand on level, solid ground and be prayerful and lean into God for help in the midst of your trouble. And remember, God created you in his likeness and his image. You're uniquely and wonderfully made. You have a unique purpose and calling and destiny. So value who God made you to be. Don't compare yourself with others or try to compete. Be secure in who you are and be true to you. Live authentically, live happily, and live with purity and purpose, and you'll be blessed as you do. I look forward to speaking to you and coming to your city and speaking to your classmates in your school or your church or your co-workers at your company, whatever it may be. I look forward to having a greater impact upon your life and those around about you. And maybe you'll enjoy some of my books and they'll help you. And feel free to send me a message if you like as to other topics you'd like me to address and talk about, and I'll be happy to do so. God bless you.